This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Go.
And the Buffaloes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return.
No.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Wants to throw. It's King. He's moving out of the pocket. Got rid of it just in time.
A really good job.
Wade.
Defense, they got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Rivers. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rutherford. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Salter. Makes the catch, it's Hayden. Still on his feet at the 25. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. He'll get rid of it. Or did he find a hole in the defense? Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Hayden. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
Touchdown, Bucks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun to give, looking for room. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Back to throw, it's Kane. Plucks it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Yellow Jackets have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line needing just inches for the first down. This is a designed run. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is. The QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
Even if they don't confirm, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Grab near the marker. It's Rivers. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He wants to throw it again. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Looking downfield, it's King. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rutherford.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On fourth down, looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Rutherford. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
An aggressive play play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
Going to try to get it himself. QB got it himself.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air, it's Salter. Fires to the big fella. It's a running room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'm going to lose, man. I'll be stuck.
The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is...
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's never fun to see a field goal block because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
No more. I'm about to more ass. That shit was bullshit, bro.
Looking to throw, it's King. And he was
trying to take
just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year. That has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment. With expectations for this squad to end up like they did, a lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated, and they better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year is that on paper, they looked like a team that could compete for the Big 12 championship. They just didn't show up each and every week. This year, again, these guys look good from a height standpoint, a weight standpoint, a speed standpoint, but they've got to make plays, and it's got to start here today.
And the Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got an open man. And they're getting it right with that play to the 42-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Good. Good.
Quarterback on the keeper.
No.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number call, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Sit my cut. Jump my hat. What are you doing now? You want to go outside, bro.
Looking to throw.
No,
It's
bro.
Going up top. And it's
Oh my God! Thank you for the overthrow.
2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Yellow Jackets need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Pick. Come on.
And he's incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Ooh, gotta get out of here.
Big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with the 1st possession. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Power football with the run. Got enough
Gotta get out of here.
He's brought down after a nice game. Last year's return to prominence for Colorado was fueled by a couple of superstars, Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy and giving this whole program a vote.
They also lost Shedeur Sanders, a quarterback, so losing a lot of talent on the field, but there are a lot of eyes on this program now for obvious reasons, and because of the guy running the program, they're always recruiting extremely well. There's new talent coming in the building. Nobody can overlook Colorado anymore.
Well, it's crazy because the list of Hall of Fame coaches are incredible. I mean, you just go.
There he goes.
Oh, get out of there.
What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Man, on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Fires to the middle.
Yeah, that's a horrible leader.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air.
You gotta pick that up, man. I got absolutely no offense.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
No, niggas clapping at me.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here's a heat. This time it's complete. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's King. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Atkins. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they got it down to the 23.
Kind of like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. Usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to block it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Hayden.
And one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Get out the way.
Into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's King. Looking to the big tight end.
Yeah? Up top.
Keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Got him downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry?
Who doesn't love the old flea flicker? Seriously, we practice these all the time. You practice a couple trick plays a week, and you practice the situation. Where on the field you might want to run it. Flea flicker, execute nicely.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Salter. Throws to the wide out.
Why was that so?
Straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs
there was
like
no
that.
pressure,
Show
no
your
nothing.
exotic looks, get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw.
And
that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
That'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll have it in plus territory at the 45.
So I'm riding with it.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Makes the catch. It's Haynes. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
That's so bad by me. It's a good ball.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the 2nd half.
And the extra point was good. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Here's the handoff. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Now the play fake. Under fire. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Price. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Salter. Got a man, it's Miller. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
We're not going to fuck those guys.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. has to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush.
I got these superstar tackles, bro. Lots of shit, man.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Myers on the move. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that. Because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go the other direction.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Salter. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back, he wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Buffalo! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary and make that big play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. He lost it high and deep down.
I have the worst user of all fucking time.
The deep ball was there and it just trickled through his
fingers.
Well, this defense has been lights out for the majority of this football game. They did give up a score to this guy, but they know who the big weapon is. They know where the quarterback is going to be looking. So here in the second half, they're going to have a plan for him, and they did on that last one.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. To the air, it's King. He's looking deep.
Where is he?
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just has to make that catch.
This offense has struggled to get any rhythm going, and the only success they've had is throwing to this guy. So no question here in the second half, they're going to try to do that more often, but the defense knows it. Nice job there in coverage, making sure that one fell incomplete.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
It's raining so hard.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down.
Bro, I just said it was lagging so hard, or raining so hard, bro. Why did it make? Of course I lagged.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this guy showing off his hands again, understanding where
Those
the football's
boys.
going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football
This is
game.
just
Georgia
terrible.
Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense.
And he's about to get a blur.
He tosses
Yep.
one high and deep down the
Blur.
left side.
Fucking done
And he
that.
slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
What's the word?
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this
Hold
guy's
on.
going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the
What'd you say?
football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
One more time.
And let's
Yeah, now I
check
can
in
hear
with
you.
Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college
Yeah.
football, we've got eyes on it. Check
Yeah.
this out. Michigan is
What's up?
currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the
okay.
maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. They're trailing by 10 to Missouri. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Might
Oh,
as
and how
well
about
take it.
that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the
Now
line
you'll
of
take
scrimmage,
it.
but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front, and if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
All right.
To the air, it's Salter. And the
Dude,
quarterback is
he
knocked
got there.
down back at the
Where's my
13.
O-line?
The defense
I'm
coming up big there. The
confused.
sack is great, but the secondary
What
deserves
the
some credit
hell?
too.
No doubt. When you can cover
What
like
boy
that
is
in the
that?
secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable
That's
getting
weird.
home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Rush is on him. Got his man downfield. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him. And
Makes the grab on the big throw. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Off the lag?
Touchdown.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man. Off the
They
lag.
took a shot to the end
Except for
zone.
get a red ball.
6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to
get
know
better
where
watch
he's
that.
going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when
That's
they're
it.
throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's loose. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Here comes the boom.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Why is he getting off?
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move
He
the
should have
sticks
been
on
on
the
this.
first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Got his man. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to pass. It's Kane. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Hayden. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Salter. Working that left side now. Ernie on the Jets. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
They go to the ground, and he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. The sure hands, it's Rutherford. Oh, a lot of space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's King. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'd be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator comes out and shows the defense the same look, but this time sends the receiver to the middle of the field. Might catch the defense off guard.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The give to the lone running back.
Well, trailing late in the game right now, the offense obviously needs better plays than that. They took a negative play, but at least the good news is they got out of bounds, so they were able to stop the clock. They've got to dial something up here that's going to get a big play.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Rivers. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
My old coach said, "Don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain."
The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's King. Got his man on the right. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So you get stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to lead more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And on that last play, he's is now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in this siding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass, it's King. Starting to feel a little pressure. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the... Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field
About to be a long year with Colorado.
And that critical extra point was good, and we are locked up late. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Slithers into space.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last timeout when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together.
And when the clock's running down late in the ball game, every first down matters, every second matters. Really good job by the quarterback, dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting the first down, and also getting out of bounds to save precious seconds as this one ticks down.
Dropping back, it's Salter. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And they've trusted him to throw the football. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player. He's straight downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally
I'm the type to miss the field goal now.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Won't lie to you. You gotta get all this. 6-1.
And the Buffaloes
But
are
this, I feel like you
threatening
can't
on
even,
first and goal.
I don't even know if they risk it. Be tragic, right? I'll leave that for
They'll
that.
go to the fullback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal.
Damn,
Pushes toward the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. After getting one blocked, he'll try to get one over the line of scrimmage and give them the victory. He splits the uprights. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration of the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This dude got off.